My sexy, sexy Scorpios, what is going on? Happy Pisces season. How are we feeling with this influx of water energy currently in the cosmos, especially with the Pisces new moon coming up on March 2nd? This is something I really want you to tap into, Scorpios, because what I was seeing when I was channeling was like this passion, this intimacy, essentially two lovers going at it. I was like, whoa, some of us are feeling frisky or wanting to really call in a lover, greater passion, or just more intensity into our lives. However, and there's nothing wrong with that, have all the fun, cultivate that part of your life, that beautiful sacral life force energy. I mean, we're Scorpios after all. But it was the channeled vision instantly flashed to this giant wave that was coming in, which is also a vibe. But it was this energy of a surfer kind of being like, oh, I haven't gotten ready, or maybe they don't feel super confident riding that wave because they haven't put in that daily work or going to the beach each morning to practice, to go again and again and again and get that experience and get that confidence of that big, huge opportunity that's coming. So yes, embrace love, passion, intimacy, especially if you're already in that relationship and you've manifested and attracted it, but don't let that distract you from this huge, I think, especially with all the cards that I pulled, this huge financial opportunity, there's huge blessing or this huge windfall that's coming through. It's like you want to make sure that you have the foundation built to welcome all of that in. And for those of you on the opposite side that are really wanting to cultivate and call in a lover or more passion or more intimacy, don't sleep on everything else that you're doing in your life, because once that opportunity comes in, you're going to be like, oh, I'm so much more powerful. It's like, why was I chasing these scrubs, or why was I ever doubting that I'd be able to call in this magnificent love? Okay. Yes, we'll get to that. And one other message that was really coming through strongly, Scorpios, was this ability, and it's again very Scorpio, but like cloaking yourself and working in secret or moving in the darkness. And for me, how that manifested was some of you might be able to work better at night. And so with everything that's going on in the world, that emotional frenetic energy that's currently in the collective may feel like it's draining you or emptying your cup without you even realizing it. So some of you, depending on where you are in life right now, may better serve your ambitions and practicing late at night. So that could also be like working out late at night or working on a secret passion or opportunity. On the flip side, it may also manifest in just waking up earlier. So let's say you want to try out waking up at 4 or 5 in the morning and getting those emails out of the way, getting the admin tasks, working on certain things before anyone even wakes up. So it's like you've already done all of this behind the scene work before the collective wakes up and starts moving. So see how that resonates for you. But there's definitely some energy, or even just being our typical Scorpio self and not revealing too much and doing everything behind the scenes and then revealing it when it comes to, I think this is just a huge message. And I even felt called to talk about it in the workshop for the Pisces new moon of like protecting our dreams, protecting our secrets, and not allowing other people's projection to interfere, which again, I don't need to tell a Scorpio that. So the first 3 cards that I pulled, Scorpio, we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles. So I'm using the Steel Wizard deck just because I felt called, and I think there's some beautiful symbolism here, as well as additional major arcanas that may or may not come to. When I saw the Ace of Pentacles reverse, it's like that energy of the giant wave, this big opportunity that's coming through, especially with the 7 of Pentacles. It's like, don't lose faith in yourself. Continually have patience for what you are growing, for this big physical material goal or dream. I really do think it's going to be like a huge payout, a promotion, stocks coming through. Something huge is coming, but you're being asked to have that trust and that patience and keep practicing whatever it is in the meantime. So for example, let's say you're wanting to invest into property or into your business, whatever it may be, but you think that you have to wait until the money comes in first before you can start looking. I would suggest that already assume and know that that money is yours. Not knowing how it's going to manifest just yet, knowing it's already yours. So that you can start looking at property and starting to understand where your money can take you. Start looking at hiring people to help expand your business, or maybe leasing a building to expand your business, whatever that may look like. We want to put in the legwork. We want to plant the seeds now. So when that money and that opportunity comes in, you already have the perfect funnels and you know exactly how to utilize that money, or quote unquote, you ride the wave and succeed. Especially with that Three of Pentacles coming in after, it's like, yeah, this, especially with this Three of Pentacles that's coming through in the Steel Wizard, it's like we are mastering something, which I know mastery is usually an Eight of Pentacles energy, but it's like we're sharpening that sword. We're getting more and more clear on what we want to sell or how we want to position ourselves to make more money. Especially with this kind of like brute strength that's exemplified here in this card. It's like, what are you bringing to the party with regards to work or relationship? What skill set, what trait, what role are you wanting to play, and are you doing it to the best of your abilities? I kind of think of like Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter, that role that you're playing of like the archer or the mage or whatever that is. Are we really focusing on that and strengthening it? Or are we allowing ourselves to get distracted? Or essentially the skills that you're cultivating to then market or to allow it to be more desirable and attractive to others. Are we putting in the legwork? Are we getting clear and focused for money and opportunity to come through? So it really just seems like a lot of patience and diligence to get ready for massive amounts of energy to come through, okay, Scorpio? And this really does come through in the next three cards that I pulled. So we have the King of Wands with the Two of Pentacles and then the Queen of Pentacles. This is a vibe. So again, King of Wands, we're just talking about this power, this influence, this level of mastery of calling in powerful people. Also, might be a Leo, or are you honoring this type of Leo archetype of showing up, of allowing people to see you, to celebrate and honor all the hard work you've been putting through? And for me, this kind of feels like an energy of what we're manifesting with regards to lovers, people that are powerful, people that have their finances and resources together, people that can support us. Especially with this Queen of Pentacles energy, I kind of get a Taurus vibe. I know that Pentacles represent all Earth energy, but it's like our fixed friends, Leo and Taurus. How can we benefit from these energies, or what lessons can we learn? And that can also be that Queen of Pentacles energy of, are we also getting our resources, our investments? Are we saving? Are we doing everything that's going to help propel us, and even potentially working with people in those fields to help us if maybe that's a bit of a blind spot for us? Let's say taxes, bookkeeping, investments, maybe that's something that we shy away from. Now is not the time to shy away from that, because there's opportunity. And what I say about riding a wave, Scorpios, the Two of Pentacles, and this girl is like, I'm making all the money. I'm making money from this end. I'm making money from that end. Thanks, universe. I love when that works out. Again, the Two of Pentacles normally is not talking about, I mean, there is like waves in the background for the wider deck, but this girl is in the water. Scorpio being water energy. I get excited when these kind of synchronicities come through. But yeah, generally speaking, the Two of Pentacles is balancing money, but I think this is like another income stream, or there's lots of money coming in. We want to be able to welcome wealth and love and opportunity from all angles. And sometimes, Scorpio, we can be stubborn, we are a fixed sign, or that we have our blinders on only one thing that matters to us. I will say all of my Scorpio dominant individuals in my life, whether they're acquaintances, friends, clients, a lot of them have been focused on love, especially with that Venus-Mars conjunction in Capricorn that's been happening. So I don't want that to be your primary focus at the risk of ignoring everything else, because this is kind of like we can have our cake and eat it too. We can have brilliant, powerful, amazing people in our lives and make all the coins. Especially with that Ace of Pentacles, even just having in the reading, it's like there is more money, there is more physical gains to take place. and what type of individuals are we wanting to bring in to our lives that are going to help support us and help us grow. I was going to pull 2 more cards, and then 2 more cards fell exactly in that moment. Page of Swords, High Priestess. The High Priestess kind of like came out sideways, and then I was like, okay, flip. So this can also just be an energy of these new thoughts, these new ideas that are coming through, trusting them, honoring them, with the High Priestess, of course, really regarding our higher self, our intuition. And part of me just kind of intuitively, it's like, careful what you wish for, Scorpio. So making sure that as we're carving out new ideas, new thoughts, new contracts, new opportunities, that they're coming from a really aligned place, that it's not coming from a egoic place or not coming from an instant gratification place. It's like, this is something that's going to serve my soul purpose. This is something that I know is going to help me long term. That kind of long term energy, this long term investment, the long game with the Ace of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles. This is kind of what I want you to ground yourself into, to then welcome in all these benevolent kings and queens and opportunities, and you further trust your own intuition on these matters, so that you don't get lost in the emotional intensity or what's going on in the world, of just staying clear on what exactly it is that you want, that what you're creating, what you're cultivating, and trusting that. This can also be an opportunity as well with the Page of Swords here, of just being very mindful of maybe new ideas, new thoughts, new intuitive hits, new ways of approaching love, money, and success that come through. Especially, I mean, it's beautiful here. The High Priestess is kind of reaching towards that crescent moon. You can always see like a unicorn, very Piscean energy of this mystic, fantasy, dreamlike energy, potentially really honoring what's coming through during the Pisces new moon on March 2nd. These intuitive downloads that are coming in, and not doubting them, being like, oh, like, why is that coming through? I really want to focus on love or my sex life or passion. Yes, we are Scorpios. That's always going to be something that we are going to want to cultivate. However, there is opportunity here, like I said, for the long game. So don't sleep on that part of yourself, Scorpio. And remember, there might be some opportunity to kind of move in the shadows, move in the darkness, to further pursue gains and advancement, okay? I also feel like I want to look at the bottom card for Scorpios. Yeah! Bottom card, Knight of Wands. I think if some of you are like, when will this adventure or passion or opportunity arise? It's like, it's already here. We're just creating a bigger foundation for it to land on, okay? Okay. So Scorpios, that is my general reading for you for this Pisces season. If this reading resonated and you want to say thank you, all tips and donations are greatly appreciated. The link to our PayPal can be found in our bio. Currently, our books are closed until April. I will be opening them up then in the spring. But if you want to be on our wait list in the event that a reading becomes open, you can go to our website under the Contact Us page and leave us a message. And of course, if you're wanting an additional resource for the Pisces new moon to ground in, to really channel and see these messages that are coming through for you, you can find that workshop on our website as well, okay? Thank you for watching, Scorpios. Have a beautiful rest of your Pisces season, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.